Howdy y'all, today I am bringing you another Tekkit tutorial on quarries. Like my previous tutorial, I'm just going to give you the basics so you can go make these systems more complicated as you see fit. So this is right here, this is a basic quarry system in front of you. This is all you need to have a quarry, which is the quarry itself, a couple steam engines, and a chest to put your stuff into. Now, quarries don't run on power that a MFSU holds or a solar panel gives out, so you have to either convert power into quarry power, which I will actually show you how to do, or you have to have these steam engines here, which will also run the quarry. That's why we have to have steam engines. In order to run a steam engine, you just have to have some coal and a lever or a redstone torch to have them on. And once you have your quarry started, you do want to pipe your items into a chest, and how you do that is you start with a wooden transport pipe, going to a cobble transport pipe, back into a wooden transport pipe before you go into a chest. This is a alchemical chest, although you don't have to use an alchemical chest. I do suggest using an alchemical chest because, as you see here, there's lots of room for your items to go into. So this is, again, your basic quarry system, and yeah, so that's all you need. And so we will actually go ahead and move on to the next part of quarries, which if you were doing this in a normal generated world, you would want a layer of water on the top, because as you see here, a quarry does not mine through lava, so it will actually mine all of this except any part where the lava is. So you do want to have your layer of water if you were again in a normal generated world, but we are in a special world, so I didn't need to put that there. So now we will move on to a more complicated quarry system. In this one, actually will do a little bit of the work for me, in that I will have the items pumping out of the chest, either going to machines to be macerated, then turned back into bars, or going into chests because they don't need to be macerated, or chests for storage. This right here is a diamond pipe. This is what you have to use whenever you want items to go in different directions, because it allows you to sort them. Although if you want, say, items to go any direction, as you see here, you have to give an example of the items. And so if you're doing this, again, in a normally generated world, I do suggest you having another pipe that goes just to a storage chest that has nothing in it, as you see here, because you're going to come across blocks that you may not have examples for. In this one, the red, as you see, are things that don't need to be macerated or can't be macerated, and will just go into this chest. So I will actually, one more thing, you have to have these redstone engines here to pump things out of chests, and these won't explode if you leave them on, and even though it's, as you see here, it's blinking red, it's not going to actually explode. And when one more thing I need to tell you is that if you want things to go into your macerator, in order for them to go to here, you need them coming down from the top. And if you want them to come out of here, then you need it coming out from the side, as you see here. And again, you need to have these redstone engines to pump the items in or out. And the same with the furnace. If you want items here, they have to come down from the top. And if you want items to come out of here, they have to go out from the side, and all the things will go into this chest. So as you see here, this quarry is powered by something different. This is a wooden conductive pipe. This is a cobblestone conductive pipe, and like with machines, you have to start with wooden ones, and as you see, wooden pipes don't connect to each other, but cobblestone pipes do connect to each other. So you have to start with wood and end with wooden pipes, and you have to have cobble in between. So that's what these pipes here are for. And if we go down here, then we will see this is a energy link. This thing right here converts the type of power a MFSU has into the type of power a quarry can use. And if I just go ahead and plug in this, as you see the blue line here, there's power now running through, and now the quarry is building itself. The quarry will always build itself, even if you use steam engines. And if there's stone or something in the way, it will actually go ahead and remove that stone so it can build itself. However, you do not get the stone or any ores that it goes through in that process. And as you see, this quarry right here is much, much faster than one running on steam engines. So if you have the resources to do this, I do suggest doing that, so your quarries are super fast. And again, you do want a layer of water on the top here, where this interesting pattern would be with this marble and basalt is, then you would want a layer of water. But one more cool thing you can do with quarries, which I want to talk about, is that you can use these markers here to make custom sized quarries to do all sorts of different things. Like this one here is mining cobble for me, and will continue to do so as long as I provide it with power. So I will go ahead and show you how to use these. And what you need to do is, say you want a tiny little quarry to do, mine cobble for you, like I have set up there. You need to lay your markers out not only on the bottom, but you also need to go up and down with your markers to whatever custom height you want it to, and it will create this nice little 3D outline for you. And what you do is you just stick your quarry on a corner, and voila, the quarry, now you see the outline that it's going to do, and this is the size of the quarry. It's going to mine these 2 blocks here all the way down to bedrock again. And so yeah, that's all you need to know about that. And also, we'll go ahead and check on this system. Now, this system isn't perfect. As you see here, items are getting smashed together. So you may want to use a pipe that can move these items faster, like a like a golden pipe. However, gold conductive pipes do make energy more efficient. But as you see here, all the items are kind of getting jammed. So if you had a golden transport pipe here, the items would be moving faster into this chest. And if you had, again, golden pipes along this line here, these items would be moving faster through the sorting area. And as you see, all the things I don't have example for because I didn't put Nikolai up here, which is what that blue stuff is. It's going to all go into this chest, and that will be its final place until I decide to move it. But one more thing, if this system right here isn't perfect, you wouldn't, if you were in a normal generated world, you wouldn't want all your things going straight into the macerator and out. You'd want them to make a pit stop at a chest first, because the macerator can only do one thing at a time. So it would start to collect up here, and if you were on a server, that would really slow down a server. And or if you were in game, I think it would start to slow down your game as well. So you would want it to go into a chest first, then in through the system into a final chest here. Same with the generator. You would want it just to go into a chest. In fact, when I do these in survival, I do have them all go into chests so that my macerator can do its thing. So as you see here, all the items I told it to go are going in. And once it gets to this iron right here, is when it will start to go up into being macerated. So that iron block, as you'll see, will go up through here, and we'll just go ahead and watch these for a little bit, just so you can see what one iron block will do. And you'll see it also collect, because it's not going to be able to macerate those iron blocks before it gets to those blocks there. So even though I have the overclocker upgrades, which is what these things are, these actually help your machines go faster. So if you were in survival and you wanted your machine to move faster, you just put a couple of these in here, although you need to be careful not to overload your machine. Macerator, I only put 7 in there, and it goes really fast. And something else you could put in here are transformer upgrades, and those allow you to connect to a higher voltage thing, like a nuclear reactor, for example. So as you see, it's doing its thing, and now this iron is going to go up through these tubes. And as you see here, see that they can't go in, so it collects. So you would want it to go into a chest first. I wanted to show you a basic system, and that's why I didn't put it into a chest. But you would want to if you were in survival mode. And then now from here, these items will go into this generator that again has overclocker upgrades. As you'll see, it makes it move faster compared to that. So you definitely do want them there. And from there, as you see, now they're getting pumped out, and they will go into that chest. So I think that is all you need to know about quarries. These things are really cool. They can do all your mining for you, and as you see here, you can actually make an automated system to do all the macerating that needs to be done, and then into the electric furnace. If you guys want me to do any other tutorials, please leave your comments in the comments box below, and I will be more than glad to do them for you. Also, a rating is always welcome. So I thank you guys for watching this quick tutorial on quarries, and I hope to see y'all next time. Bye.